We all have to lose somewhere down the line. It's not about never ever losing. It's not like you can't beat me in Canada. Maybe I should have told Vince that.
Can't beat me in New York.
You can't beat me. I'm not losing in New York. He goes to suplex me in, and Jimmy pulls his leg. He falls down. I fall over him. Jimmy lays on his feet. 1, 2, 3. We did that. We come back the next month. I'm booked with Kirshner again. Same towns. Same fucking finish.
No.
Yes. And I said, Chief, we just did this last month. And I guess at that point, Strongbow thought I was way out of line. What do you mean? You did that last month? We did that last month. It's the same finish. What you cop attitude? You don't want to do the finish? You mentioned the locker room early.
Yeah.
Early on for 6 or 7 months, it was all fine and good. But now here comes Ted DiBiase and the Honky Tonk Man and the One Man Gang and Butch Reed and Ravishing Rick Rude and the Powers of Pain. All these new talent are coming in. So now the Good Old Boy Network that had been there and
sensing some changes.
There was things going on. Billy told me about it. He said, I don't like this guy. He said, I'm here. I'm trying to get over this guy. He's had his chance, and I've done everything, and I've tried to be nice to him, and he's just been a complete asshole. And Pedro's been an asshole to us young guys that was coming in. And so he was uncooperative, and he was like, Billy, you not gonna make it. You gonna crack, Billy.
That's right.
Needling the guy.
Yeah.
Well, Billy Jack would have beat the shit out of Pedro.
I was gonna say.
So,
30 years later, here we are sitting 30 years after this, okay? Have you come to a peace
with Jake Roberts?
with being...
No, I never will come to peace with Jake Roberts. I had a busted lip where Steamboat had chopped me across the face. The great worker Ricky Steamboat was.
So
when big busted lip. Fabulous worker.
Could happen to anybody, right?
I never hit him like that.
You're not saying it was intentionally stiff arm?
I don't know. It's shit happens. That's a minor detail.
Well, but it's one I'm interested in drilling into another time, perhaps. Of why he hooked me so tight that I couldn't catch the second rope, and I barely grabbed the bottom rope, and he had his shoulder up. Okay. All right, Ricky, you didn't want to do the job. Okay, that's fine. Steamboat wanted time off to be with his family. That's why the quick title change?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you get picked to be the guy? Sometimes we hear Butch Reed doesn't show up, and
and Butch now has said he was there.
Oh.
But he wasn't.
Oh, and says he was there.
He says he was there, but Butch was not there. Butch does not remember not being there, I guess. But Butch says, if you look at the photo in the magazine, I'm in the photo with the celebration. Butch, the celebration was the next night, and now he's still not looking at me. And Jimmy, you pull Honky out of the ring, and then he looks at me and said, and Honky, you won't be seen again. But we're going to rebuild you. Okay. I knew from that conversation in that office that day that from then on Randy was making or had been making a lot more money than I probably was. And Liz was making more than Jimmy. I just knew that. After that, I knew it.
Even though you had the strap?
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that their money had gone way up. Their stock had gone way up. You're having a meeting with Dick Ebersol, these two people? What about me? I'm involved in this match too, Ebersol. I need to talk to Vince about it. And he says, okay, is there anything I need to tell him? I said, yeah, you can tell him I'm not doing that fucking job. exact words. He said, well, I'll be talking to him in about 5 minutes.
How quickly does the phone ring in your hotel?
About 5 minutes. I said, I'll lose that belt to 2 people. Hogan, because he helped bring me in there, and you, because it's your belt, if you think you can beat me. And that was it.
Jim Hellwig wasn't on that list at the time?
Once I knew I was going to be with them, I went to Hercules. I said, how is this guy? He said, oh, you dread getting up in the morning.